Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news in the sport of boxing, and you already know it's an honor and a privilege. We must discuss Floyd, Kid Austin, Schofield, and I'm not here to play no games with the people. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know we do have a fight announcement to break right now, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about the situation. There's been a lot of chirping, and we're gonna break it down. But I'm here to tell you the wait is over this July 20th. Make sure you mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. It will be Floyd, Kid Austin, Schofield versus Ashton, Sylve, ladies and gentlemen. It took a while to get here, but in just a snap of a finger, we are here. And these two fighters are going to go down in an epic showdown in the modern day Coliseum, ladies and gentlemen. When we discussing AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. We all know just right out the backdrops of Dallas. It's going to be something epic, y'all. Make sure y'all buckle. It doesn't get any bigger than this in the sport of boxing. And Kid Austin, his talent warrants this situation. And now both fighters are very happy. They're in a very, celebration mood right now because it's been signed, sealed, and delivered. And I can't wait till after, the so-called honeymoon of the fight is over because Kid Austin, Coach Schofield, they already went to work. So they are going to ramp it up at a level I think that the sport of boxing may have never seen before because the stage is so big and they have already been grinding and grinding to get to this point, and now when you have all of these eyeballs, you got this guy, Jake Paul's, such and such. I'm telling you now, I think this was a mistake on their part. I really don't think they know what they're dealing with. You understand? This man, Kid Austin, is stamped by Golden Boy Promotions. Shout out to the CEO of Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. We all know the executioner, pardon me, Bernard Hopkins, is behind this. FS Promotions is heavy. Shout out to Davies. I'm here to repeat I don't think people understand, or Ashton, or Jake Paul, whatever the Pauls, I just don't think they know what they're dealing with the power, from left, from right. Kid Austin is really establishing no weakness, in his fight. His defense is just becoming more and more impeccable. And I believe that he's going to take that to another level. You've had fighters get in the ring with him and go to dirty tactics, whether it's a headbutt, you understand, whether it's jumping on him like we're in WWE. Shout out to the WWE. We all know one of the polls is in there. Shout out to him. I mean, I rock with him. You understand? But Jake Paul, you understand, salute to him. He got this fight signed, sealed, and delivered. Oscar De La Hoya. I tried to tell the people when all of the speculation was happening, that Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy, they're not gonna play around with fights. You understand? They are the flagship of starting in this era of giving the fans what they want to see. And this is just another layer of that. You understand? When they made the fight with King Ryan Garcia against undefeated Javante Tank Davis, mind you, they both was undefeated. You understand? They threw a rehydration clause in there and this, that, and the third, and they still took the fight because they understood the magnitude, you understand, of the sport of boxing. A lot was at stake, you understand. And I told the people, that look what has happened. I heard a lot of people, just excited for fights that we are getting now. If you look at what's going on in the sport of boxing, every week, every other week is a big fight. You understand? I just seriously sit down and look at the landscape for a second. And now you have this July 20th, another major heavy fight that's going to take place. People are going to be watching this, all eyes will be descended, on AT&T Stadium. The card, we gonna get into that as well. I'm keeping the focus right now. And mind you, this is gonna be a Netflix live event. If people don't understand what's going on with Netflix, you understand, they are getting heavy into the live entertainment right now. You understand? You have the WWE Monday Night Raw. You understand, the longest running, television show in the history of television is headed to Netflix live. You understand? So do you hearing other fights happening coming in there? This is just going to continue. Kid Austin is just putting another brick on top of what's happening with the evolution of the sport of boxing as it comes to Netflix, to a streaming platform that everybody has. I don't like. I'm trying to tell. I don't think people understand the magnitude of this fight. This is the biggest fight. You understand? Now, I believe that this opponent I believe is a lot more hype and sizzle than it is, in the ring. I'm not going to discredit Mr. Ashton. He is undefeated. You understand? He has 11 fights, 9 wins by the way of knockout. When you look at Kid Austin, he has 17 fights. You understand? No losses, no draws, 12 violent, dominant wins by the way of knockout. You understand? He's 21 years old. This guy Ashton is 20. His alias is H2O. If you are unfamiliar with this man, we're gonna be breaking a lot of news leading up to this fight. This is really just the appetizer. This is a pre-fight, situation. We're gonna be giving you news, updates, and more from right now into the moment the fight happens and beyond. You understand? You do not want to miss a second of this coverage coming from Flight Sports TV. Make sure you follow Kid Austin 1 on social media platforms, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's going to be revealing major news. Also, FS Promotions, get the merchandise. You understand? And we have to support Golden Boy. You understand? Do you see what this? Look what they're doing. You understand? They continue to give us the fight. They gave us the Haney fight. Now look at the fight. It's like it's no runarounds. You understand? You look at some of these other promotions, and is a little bit of hesitance. You understand, to give the fans what the fans want to see. I believe that this is going to be a spark. When Kid Austin dominates this guy Ashton, you understand, when he sees this power, and I think that they get caught up. All these guys know, from Shakur, from Devin to, all of them, even Keyshawn, we're going to get to him in a minute. You understand? They know what's going on with Kid Austin. They know he's cut from that cloth. You understand? Now, don't get mixed and screwed, ladies and gentlemen. He had a fight where he had some blisters, and you had them go on social media. They took a little bit of that to a certain level where it didn't need to be, but they know that he's cut from that cloth, y'all. You understand? But what cloth is this guy Ashton cut from? You understand? That's the question I'm asking. You understand? I don't think he knows what's going to happen in the squared circle. So let's sell a fight. Let's get it going. You understand? But just understand. You understand? This is a message to Jake Paul, because you sending them in there. You're gonna hear it from here first, from Flight Sports. You understand? Just be very careful. You understand? Because you are making a very dangerous decision sending your fighter in there with Floyd, Kid Austin, Schofield. And I'm gonna leave it at that. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is.